So, hello YouTube. Long time no see. It feels like it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and that is because I have had a project that I've been working on for the last month. So, Sony reached out to me and wanted me to be a part of the launch of a new camera. And I was very excited to get that email. So I got the chance to use the A1 Mark II a couple of weeks before the release, and they wanted me to photograph some wildlife with it. Of course I wanted to do this because I love photographing wildlife and I love new cameras. So I've been out for a couple of weeks now looking for wildlife and all of that. But for the last 2 weeks I've been focusing on the fallow deer rutting season. And yeah, it's been so much fun being out with this camera. So if you're a person with a pretty short attention span, maybe this video is not for you because it's a fairly long video and wildlife photography is pretty slow, but it's a lot of fun. So I've added some commentary in text of my thoughts when being out, and to try to get it to flow because I obviously can't speak when I'm sneaking around. So let's take the A1 II for a spin and let's disappear for a moment. So grab some snacks or a coffee or something good to drink, because this is a long one and I'm very excited for it. I'll see you in the field. This is actually a leg from a camouflage suit. The pants, I just cut them up and used them like this. The colors are kind of perfect though for the autumn. I'm gonna dress up. Cover my face with this. So I have checked the scent is going in this direction, so that's perfect when we're gonna sneak on deer, which are in this direction though. So ready to go. So I have the 2x teleconverter on. I wonder if we should go with the 300 natively, because as you can see in the forest I need a very high ISO. We're already at 5000, but the reach is very nice to have. I'm actually gonna go with 300 as it is. its antlers, but he's a bit too far away, and there are many trees in the way. Let's get out on the field. I don't want to disturb the ones in the forest too much, but it sounds like they're still there, so that's good. But it's so hard photographing in the forest, especially in like semi-dense forests like this. Like, you can't frame any good photos because of the trees. And it's so frustrating, but they are in the forest, so yeah. But I switched back to the 2x teleconverter now, so I have 600mm because the light is much better out here. So I guess just let's go to let's hope for some action. He's so far away, but very exposed out here. This field, so. What an intense evening. I wasn't expecting this action. Like, I can hear them from almost every direction, and yeah, pretty cool. So I will continue this journey tomorrow, I think, and hope to get some things. But today was quite successful. I got some photos, and to be honest, being out with this beast of a camera, it's just a pleasure. Such an amazing piece of gear to be walking around with, and paired with the 300, it's insane how good it is. So this is exciting times, definitely. So I just came with the car on the other side, as I was over there like 10 minutes ago, and these guys were standing right here. So, but yeah, they were standing very close, and luckily I had the camera ready. So I stopped the car and got one photo. So I'm actually going to use the tripod today because I think it's short, like it's a bit easier to sit still with a tripod, because you always have the camera up and ready. You don't have to make any like movements every time you need to take a photo. But the downside is it's a bit trickier to sneak around with. I can't really crawl with it, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. that's it for this video. I'm quite happy with like the encounters. Like, sure, I didn't get the big antler ones like out on the field. I'm quite happy with this. It's always fun to like sneak around and trying to get closer and just sit and wait, and you get this kind of adrenaline rush from it, and it's awesome. As you probably heard, there was a lot of action inside of that little forest that was like just beside the field, but I felt that I couldn't really sneak up there, because when they're in the forest and they have like a 360-degree view of the fields, my silhouette when I'm out on the field moving is quite large and pretty obvious, so it's very hard to sneak in there, and I don't want to disturb that area, so they're running off. So I think it was quite good to sit like just beside it and hope that they would get out in the field, which was successful, but just not the big ones. And again, being out with the A1 Mark II is just fantastic. It's such a beast of a camera, and the autofocus is so good, and like the 50 megapixel sensor is perfect when I want to crop in, and I just feel this camera is something else. But as it should. It's a flagship camera, it's a very expensive camera, so I am very, very grateful that I got to try it out for this. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.